Hey guys, this is Vinny, and welcome to a new manga review, this time on the Saturday AM book Bully Eater by Raymond Brown. So, Bully Eater is an action martial arts story taking place in a martial arts high school. The story follows Aseo Akiya, a freshman in this new school called Greater Dragon Institute. The book's description is nothing gets under Aseo Akiya's skin more than seeing the innocent preyed upon by the powerful. Having been born a runt with zero fighting ability, his burning desire, aid the weak, has driven him to train in difficult forms of martial arts. Unexpectedly, Aseo is accepted into Greater Dragon Institute, an elite school for all things martial arts, and academia. There he must survive against the world's most skilled and terrifying fighters at a school where fighting are not only permitted, but encouraged. While Aseo will meet powerful foes with impossible abilities that defy logic and reason, they will learn two things from him. One, he never gives up, and two, his record of beating those stronger than him has earned him the nickname Bully Eater. Okay, so story-wise, I felt that Bully Eater isn't really an original story. In certain aspects, there are some interesting power systems and power structures Raymond creates for this comic, which are interesting in terms of how he implemented it in the book. I felt there wasn't much of a story arc for the side characters, especially the important ones, the ones that follow Aseo throughout his journey. Much of the focus throughout the book was on Aseo, and not much on the other characters, which made them actually forgettable. There was enough where you can guess where certain side characters' arcs were going in the future of the series, but not enough for you to really relate to them, which made them unfortunately very weak throughout the book. The story in itself, as I said before, isn't very original either, and reading it you will come across many cliches that you've probably seen before in this particular setting in a comic book like martial arts schools, similar to books like Tenjo Tenji and The Breaker, to name a few. I felt the book was a good premise for the series, but it will have to begin to distance itself from typical story cliches seen in other books like this to maintain a decent following. Story-wise, the story to me is a 3 out of 5. Art-wise, I had mixed feelings for the art. Some places I loved it, especially the action scenes. Each fight had a lot of emotion and weight to it, which increased the tension and made everything very interesting, especially in the way he set up the panels for each page. Other times, I felt that the art wasn't consistent enough throughout the book and was a bit distracting. Characters were well designed. They weren't too over the top. Other characters were sometimes drawn overly dramatic, bodybuilder type, which would be unrealistic for high school kids. But for a comic like this, I felt that it worked. The environments were probably like the weakest part of the art. Much of the buildings and environment pieces felt like they were done. The environments were probably the weakest part of the art. Much of the buildings and environment pieces felt like they were done by a completely different artist, and they were 3D model mock-up that Raymond found online. I don't fault Raymond for using these techniques, because many artists realistically they use it themselves. I wish Raymond would use these more as references and draw it himself, as these mock-ups tend to fight with his drawing style and forces it to recede on certain pages and panels, which become distracting for the reader. These 3D models should be limited in use. He should instead put his own touch-ups on it, or at least draw these buildings in his style so they don't fight each other in the page. Otherwise, I felt that the art worked well with the story. It made the book very fun to read, exciting, and had tension. You could feel the emotions coming out of Aseo every time he would punch someone, and it made everything exciting to read. Art-wise, I give the art a 3.5 out of 5. Together with the story and the art, I give this book a 6.5 out of 10. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. I know this time it was kind of short. I'm trying to make shorter videos since it seems that everybody kind of likes shorter videos. So with that, if you liked what you see, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video for more. And I'll see you on the next update. See you then.